See, it's not a compliment if you begin to develop your own sense of what you want to attract. For example, girls, if they exist, they could see being hotter, like who is that, like it's not objective. It's like there's not, but if it was, they could see being hotter as a compliment because they'd attract more guys, but like you attract more lustful guys. So is that a compliment to you? Well, maybe if you're at that level of consciousness where you enjoy it, It's funny how now, I think I watched like 2 or 3 cut videos and I saw that there were like a lot of cases where like the female part of the partnership, she was creating OnlyFans content, but she was not okay with the guy watching porn. It's like, so you literally hate yourself. You just like never did enough introspection to even come to the conclusion. But it's obvious the mind can create like very complex stories about like pretending it can justify I'm not okay with the situation, like the industry is gross, right? No, instead of generalizing it like that, it's like, well, producing is actually fine, supplying is actually fine, consuming is what's really disgusting. And it's almost like unbalanced, because on one side it's like producing is super empowering but consuming, ew, it's like, bro, like they could both be struggling. Like, what do you mean anyhow? So being smart, in the same sense that I just said, you attract more lustful guys, so you shouldn't like instantly think of it as a compliment, like accept it right away, like, okay, objectively it's better. No, because like, let's say you are smarter, then you attract higher level demons. This will happen to me, like I'm talking from experience, as everyone should, because like otherwise you're just like regurgitating books or some bullshit. But so here's what happened. So my last relapse, which is like embarrassing, not in the shame type of way, in the I can't believe I had to learn that type of way. Like, you see, like I thought I was smart, It's like I there was like the demon, we could say, the mind, if you think about it, actually don't think about it, but like the word mind etymologically means line. Sure, you could say in Italian, but like, well, is that going to be the justification that your mind uses to sort of disregard, like, let's pretend it's normal? It's like, yeah, like working in Spanish means torture etymologically. Oh, but it's not in English, so like, it's not normal, okay? It's like, please, I'm doing my best. Yeah, I'm kidding. So here's the funny thing, and it's like a humiliation ritual for my ego, because never verbalized it, but I did feel superior to everyone else, because I was like, first of all, maybe when I was 13, 14, like on this video, maybe I thought I was superior to people for different reasons. Like when I was 13, baby, I was like cute, and I thought that maybe like it was more superficial. But with the years, so more recently, I'm not like, I don't have that anymore. So like I'm balding. So how could I, right? So it became more like spiritual type of ego. So I was like, I'm really cool because I understand this super high level Gnostic text, like by Jeshua or whatever the fuck, and like no one else talking about it. It's like, first of all, I did see other people talking about it, and in fact, it humbled me, because there's people who like understand it right away, and I had to like study it and meditate on it like for years. So it's like, oh, cool. But the worst part is there's like this phrase that it was one of the hardest ones to integrate, and here's what I realized, and I'll give you the exact example. I'm not trying to be mysterious, in fact I want to share it, but it's just flowing this way first, probably for a reason. So like what I realized is like it's one thing if you read the text once, especially maybe if you're like one of these people that I met who are like, you know, they can be younger, they can be like 17 and like they already understand all the quotes, and they don't even have to like really effort like mentally, like what's the word? It's a different word, but let's say psychologically. So we could actually see in that example, if I transmitted it correctly, because it's just like a random example, it's like the mind actually makes you stupid. So it's like it's trying to understand intellectually or whatever. It's actually, it could be so simple that a kid could understand it, you see? So even if it's spiritually advanced, you see, the mind wants to pretend like it's some sort of mathematical problem when it's not. So when you have one of these revelations, it became super important to me to pay attention whether the aha moment was actually coming from like a very subtle inner feeling versus, oh my god, that's what like it was more mental, like fetching almost. Oh my god, that's what it was said in the text, in the book, in the fragment. Like one is like subtle, almost silent, and we could say like this, and the other one's like, it's like fetching. So I know that was nothing, but like now that I preface that, I can actually give you an example. It'll make it a lot more sense. So I should have caught this time that the demon, the mind, is the same thing. Lying, demon, whatever. I think understand. The old English way of saying it etymologically meant stand in between. So I think it's like something stands between, like between you and your real self, which should have no separation, should be like unified all the time. I am my father are one comes to mind, right? Something like this. But if something stands in between you and your light, or your father, however you want to call it, God, whatever, then yeah, problems, right? Like now it was just 2, or now it's 3. It's like ugh, that is cursed, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the demon like convinced me to forget all my principles, because I through what I learned about my past lives, not in a mental type of, like I promise, like it was not mental, but like still, it's like, when I watch porn, I'm like hurting myself. That was like kind of the epiphany that I had, because yeah, I learned that some things like happened at some point in time. Some trauma that I had was like sexual of this nature. I was like, so I'm like, now I see why I feel like shit after watching porn. It's not because like, I mean, yeah, it sucks, the industry sucks, but also on top of that, there's like, I'm just like I am sort of say my past life was like a girl. Like even if it's just hypothetical, it's just to think about. You don't have to believe me. I just like don't care. But like even it makes sense hypothetically. So it's like, say in my past life, I was a girl, and I got abused, or I got like filmed without my consent and uploaded or something, and then I'm like, I incarnate again as a man, and now I'm like stroking it to shady porn. You know, it's like when I was like 15, I remember like the sites were way worse. Not like that now it's better. I mean, I don't know, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to pretend like there's a progress or something. I'm just saying it was like more godforsaken, even like like can you get more anyway. So it was like a lot of videos, and I didn't know it at the time. I wasn't thinking about it because I was fully retarded at age 15. But then with time I realized like there's no way that girl consented to that video being like, it was like re-uploaded by some rando at some point, or like screen recorded by some other rando, so it can like look like not rape, because I never wanted to watch like real rape or whatever, but it could still be rape, because like who's to say she wasn't like screen recorded without her consent on a webcam or whatever, like, and then you can technically know. So once that hit me, I was like, I never want to watch again. It's not like about like, it was such an inner knowing, because if it had been mental, I then would have started going like, okay, but then if I paid you an OnlyFans model, and don't get me wrong, like, my mind tried to do that a lot. Like, let's watch more ethical type of porns, like the one that you can really be sure. Like, don't even go to a free website like Pornhub, which used to have like a bunch of those videos, the shady ones. But no, like, go to an OnlyFans or whatever. But like, still, it made me feel like shit, because it wasn't really about mental justification, mental explanation, but just pure resonance, which is silent, we could say. So then I'm going through something hard, like a breakup, and it activates some like karmic wounds, right? Like, say, past life. And I'm not saying this as justification. I take full responsibility. I just want to preface, because it felt like it made me regress, because suddenly, like, I was so possessed by like weird energies, like all my principles and shit that I had found. It's like, I don't want to watch porn. I don't want to watch any type of porn. Like, all that like dissipated. Like, all I could think about was watching porn. I was like really possessed. So what the demon says is like, look, there's this Jesus quote which says, it's not really what people do that leads them astray. You know, it's like, sinning is just to mean like you're like going astray from your path type of thing, like doing things that are against your nature, like betraying yourself. It didn't have this shame type of cult type of vibe they added onto it later. And the phrase continues, it is actually what they want to do that leads them astray, even if they do nothing. So the phrase, how I understand it now, is saying like the goody goodies people who they have like this like rapey type of tendencies, like they want to watch porn, they want to prostitutes, whatever, I don't know. Like, even if they through mental belief, they're like, no, but I can't do it because I'm a Catholic, blah, 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 blah. Like, they still, like, they have it, you know. It's like people, they don't have to go and murder someone if they're like saying like, yeah, he should fucking die, kill him in the chair, because like, yeah, that's already like making your heart rot, because like, you know, it's very obvious, right? So he's saying that, and the mind, which can only lie, as we've said, takes and flips its polarity and tells me, see, I was like possessed with this energy, right? So I was like, all that transcendence that I had found in the past, where I just like didn't want to watch porn anymore. It wasn't like, it was not mental, but it disappeared because I had this energy which wanted to do it on top, and it was heavy, right? So I was like, it's right. Like, it's telling me, look, you're a hypocrite, because like, if you do want to do, is you're telling yourself that you don't want to watch porn, but you want to watch porn. So just stop acting, stop being a hypocrite, and just go ahead and do it. But now that's not what, and I did it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you attract, like, the smarter that you think you are, then they'll use like those smarter type of quotes or tactics or whatever to fool you, because you secretly believe, you're like, oh yeah, that quote, like, that's an advanced quote. So yeah, I am being a hypocrite, so let me just go ahead and do the opposite of the quote. It's like, no, like, if now that I'm a little more on the other side of that karmic wound being activated, and it's a lot more purged, I could see how it was just the demon telling me, see, you're a hypocrite, so might as well be even more of a hypocrite. But my mind heard it like, so see, you're a hypocrite, so try to be spiritually smart about it. And what do spiritually smart people, or mental by the way, do? They are very like honest with themselves. So you're like, okay, so I see that I want to do it secretly, but I'm pretending that I don't want to do it, so let me just stop pretending and do it, because that way I have like more of a chance to transcend it again. It's like if someone would be like, oh no, I discover in myself with honesty and through self-introspection that I want to murder people. Okay, let me just go ahead and, no, it's like, it's like so stupid, but it fooled me, so I'm sharing it. So why do I bring up the mental justification that goes something like, well, but I'm smart and I'm spiritually smart, I'm spiritually this, and why would maybe someone who lives like on the countryside and never read a book, which is probably a good thing at this point, but I'm just trying to make a shitty contrasting analogy, like they have a better chance at like not being super possessed, right? Because if you're identified with an identity, literally, bro, like, I mean, it's the etymology, like, should I even say it again? Like, I feel like I say it in every video, like, identity is like ID from idem in Latin, which is the same as an entity, which is like, like entity. So, you know, if you have an identity, which is saying, even if it's like very in the back of the mind, it's like, oh yeah, I am such a good spiritual person, and I do like the highest techniques, and I do this and I do that, so it's better if I just accept, I stop acting, I stop being a hypocrite, and surrender to it. And surrender is like a spiritual word also, if used properly, of course. But like, you know, it's like, okay, I might as well surrender. Okay, let me just go like watch porn. Like that's not what like was said. Like the actual intention or the advice, if properly given, would be, you admit that you want to do it. Don't pretend like, oh, I don't want to like you know, like rape or like. I know a lot of people are gonna say like, oh, but like it's not rape because it's just porn. But like, bro, like, like, yeah, I mean, it's a little better, I think. Like if someone really wanted to murder and he could like process it. I mean, you know, like just watch videos of or movies of murder. Then it's probably, yeah, it's better. It's better than if we go ahead and actually do it, but that doesn't mean that if you can avoid it that you should do it. Like it's always like a free pass because at least it's better. No, that's how they fucking trick you. It's like with politics, you know, they paint this hard picture of how the right or the left is evil, and then you just assume, okay, so like I might as well like vote for the opposite. But it's like, you know, like if a rapist comes and he's like, yo, I'm going to rape you, what lube do you want me to use? This one, like the left one or the right one? You're like, neither, bro. It's like, I don't want to be governed or whatever the fuck's going on. But when it's really twisted and your identity is involved in the middle, you're like, you could be like, okay, I see that I'm a hypocrite. I want to go killing, but I'm like not brave enough or whatever. So might as well watch some real like killing videos or some bullshit, and then you use that as justification for the rest of your life, worst case scenario, right? And you're like, your mind says all the time, yeah, but I'm not really doing it. Yeah, but you're engaged in the same fucking energy, because the energy is the energy. Like the energy of murder is the energy of murder. So that's why I said you don't have to actually want to kill someone to be like possessed by a murderous spirit. You could just be saying something super normal. Like I've heard some people say, I hope he dies, or like they should execute him, because it's like, bro, like now it's not judging. Like I'm literally saying, like I identified in myself that I had like a rapist spirit, because I find porn to be kind of rapey by nature, and still, like, even though that principle was there, I still wanted to do it, right? So what the Jesus quote would entail is like, have self-honesty and try to work through it. But what my mind used or heard was like, let yourself be taken over by it fully, and then all the consequences, like, like seriously, it's like, talk of instant karma, right? It's like you obviously it makes you grow, so you don't want to do it anymore. So that's good. But like, holy shit. Interestingly, I had like a little test where like literal porn started showing on my Instagram. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I'm like really trying hard to quit. It's been like 80 days or like whatever it was. And I'm like scrolling Instagram, which is not good. Like, you see, this is how the justification is like, oh, it's like blah, 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 blah. It's like, at least it's not porn. Let me just like watch. You see, it's like, it's not really about what is good and bad morally. It's just like you're doing something that hurts you. I eventually like started watching porn as like cutting myself. That's really like, it helped me. Because it's like, that's what it was, you know? So I was like, I just want to dissociate for a little bit because I'm like really stressed from work, whatever, like I have a singing academy. And it was like, I just want to like watch like funny cat videos for 10 minutes. And I start literally seeing porn, like seriously like porn. I was on my computer, but it was Instagram. I say the computer thing because then when I scroll on the phone, I don't get it recommended. But anyway, so I could almost see like in real time the justification beginning, because it was like compared to the porn that I watch if I like went full gobbling porn mode, then like, you know, you really see the genitals and the penetration. This is what I mean. So yeah, obviously the Instagram porn was like, you could barely see like a little, you know? So you could see like the mechanism starting like, oh, but like this is better. Because it's, you know, it's like, yeah, just because it's not as bad doesn't mean it's good, you fucking dumbass. But I could see in real time, it felt like a test in a sense. Because it was a perfect justification, because like the girls were mostly clothed, but still, you know, I was like, now I really want to scroll. But it's like, no, bro, like, stop. It's the same bullshit. So hope you got something out of that. And I'll catch you soon. Here's my singing channel and my singing academy. I also have this little website. You can see some funny, well, it's not funny really, but the cursed etymologies that I've compiled.